Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Monday, August 15, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Detroit Tigers vs. Cleveland Guardians, Game 2. A pair of AL Central rivals continue an early week set on the diamond on the shores of Lake Erie. The Detroit Tigers are on the road for the second game of a day-night doubleheader and the second game of a 4-game series with the Cleveland Guardians Monday night. Our team pick is Cleveland Guardians minus 1.5 runs. Detroit closed out a 3-game set on the road against the White Sox Sunday, hoping to avoid a sweep. They were defeated 6-4 on Saturday night in the middle game of the series. Cleveland played the rubber game of their 3-game set on the road with the Blue Jays Sunday afternoon. The Tigers struggled over the past week, losing 6 of their last 7 games. They will try to turn things around with a win over the Guardians, which will give them their second win in their last 8 games. Detroit is averaging 3.17 runs per game. Their .225 batting average is 28th in the league. This one is going to be interesting as we have a pair of guys that have bounced back and forth from the minors this season. Garcia has had control issues in his limited major league experience this season, as evidenced by handing out a half-dozen walks in 4 innings in his last outing. He has faced Cleveland plenty of times, so the Guardians could have some familiarity with what he brings to the table. The biggest issue for the Tigers is their lack of offensive production, which could come back to haunt them here. Look for the Guardians to get another solid outing on the mound while their bats do enough to come up with the victory in the nightcap of the doubleheader here. Our total pick is under the total. New York Yankees vs. Tampa Bay Rays. AL East rivals will begin a big 3-game series on Monday night in the Bronx, with the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Tampa Bay earned a series win over the Baltimore Orioles with a 4-1 triumph in Sunday's rubber game as a -175 favorite, and owns an AL wild card spot at 60-53. New York is comfortably atop the division at 72-43, but has been skidding lately and dropped 2 of 3 to the Boston Red Sox with a 3-0 loss on Sunday. Our team pick is Yankees minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. Drew Rasmussen nearly made history on Sunday as he carried a perfect game into the 9th inning against the Orioles, but the Rays will be happy to settle for a huge series win as they moved back into wild card position after briefly dropping out. Tampa Bay's scoring all came during the 3rd, with Randy Arozarena launching a 3-run homer and new trade acquisition David Peralta added an RBI single later in the inning. After looking like a juggernaut early in the season, the Yankees have been skidding for a few weeks now, and couldn't get anything going against the Boston pitching staff in another loss on Sunday night. The Yankees had all of 2 hits and 1 walk for the game, finishing 0-1 with runners in scoring position in an ugly effort. Even though the Yankees have some major problems right now, they will be too much in this matchup with Cole on the hill. Yarbrough is having a miserable season, and the beat-up Rays offense isn't capable of providing enough run support against a good opposing pitcher. This isn't the absolute best we've seen Cole over the years, but he is still having a strong campaign with an 87 ERA, 80 FIP backed by an elite strikeout-to-walk ratio. The Rays have only been middling with a 101 WRC+ for the season, and playing without the likes of Ramirez, 142 WRC+, Margot, 132 WRC+, and Franco, 104 WRC+, has been brutal. Yarbrough can't get it going this year, posting just a 136 ERA, 127 FIP with declining strikeouts and increasing walks not helping matters. That will awaken the struggling Yankees offense, and Cole will take care of the rest. Our total pick is over 7.5 runs. Washington Nationals vs. Chicago Cubs. On Monday, the Chicago Cubs open a 3-game series on the road in the nation's capital against the Washington Nationals. Chicago improved to 47-65 following its 7-2 victory over the Cincinnati Reds on Saturday. Ian Happ, Franmil Reyes, and Wilson Contreras each hit home runs for Chicago on Saturday. The Cubs have won 3 straight and are third in the National League Central, 14.5 games behind the first-place St. Louis Cardinals. Our team pick is Washington Nationals win. And here is why. Chicago is 2-5 in its last 7 on the road. The under has cashed in 13 of the Cubs' last 18. Washington is 24-61 in its last 85 at home. The over has cashed in 6 of the Nationals' last 10. Chicago has lost 5 of its last 7 on the road. Cubs starting pitcher Marcus Stroman struggled last time out against these same Washington Nationals, after allowing 4 runs on 5 hits across 5 innings, resulting in a 6-5 loss for Chicago. Washington starting pitcher Josiah Gray is coming off a solid outing after allowing 2 runs on 7 hits across 6 1/3 innings with 5 strikeouts and no walks last Wednesday versus Chicago. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. And here is why. The Cubs are having a rough season but are looking to turn a corner after taking the weekend series against their divisional rival. Marcus Stroman will start the upcoming game and he looks to improve from a difficult year as he's allowing 40 runs in 79.1 innings pitched. Additionally, with a .257 expected opponent batting average, a 47.0 hard hit percentage, and a 4.40 expected ERA, opposing hitters are constantly making contact and crushing Stroman's pitches to easily drive in runs. The Nationals are having one of the worst seasons in franchise history and hope to turn things around to avoid a last-place finish in the 2022 season. Josiah Gray has struggled recently, allowing 28 runs in his last 7 starts but has otherwise been one of the best young pitchers in the rotation, allowing only 61 runs in 112.1 innings pitched while tossing 127 strikeouts. Moreover, with a .210 expected opponent batting average, a 26.3 strikeout percentage, and a 3.99 expected ERA, Gray is allowing little to no contact and constantly retiring batters with a strikeout to limit runs. Both lineups have struggled all season and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both starting pitchers stepping up and dominating this game. The Cubs should limit a Nationals lineup that has scored only 11 runs in the last 4 games, with Marcus Stroman pitching multiple strong innings. The Nationals should eliminate and potentially shut out a Cubs lineup that averages only 4.15 runs per game, with Josiah Gray pitching multiple scoreless innings with plenty of strikeouts and weak contact from the Cubs batters. The under should cover in a low-scoring game with both starting pitchers stepping up.